Okay, Chazz, thanks again for taking time out to talk today. And I want to start off just by talking about your coming to Atlantic City. You've been there a bunch of times. What's it like to perform in AC? What's the crowd like?
Oh, it's great. Atlantic City's fun because a lot of people that come there, they're looking for a fun time, the gambling, the shows. So they kind of have a festive attitude. I could tell when they're there, and the show would just, the show just works, and it really doesn't matter where I do it. It's just people just love the show. I've been doing it for a long time. I did it when I first did it in 1989. Is when I wrote it. Then, like I said, that's when it exploded there in 1990, and I brought it to New York, and it became the hottest property in the world at the time. And the bidding went up for $250, $500, $1 million. Everybody wanted it. Every writer, director, producer wanted to be in it, but I refused because I wanted to play Sonny, and I wanted it to write the screenplay. And then after I turned down the $1 million offer, Robert De Niro strolled into the theater, saw it, and I finished doing the show. I heard he was in my dressing room. I went in there. He said to me it was one of the greatest one-man shows he's ever seen. He said, "This is a movie. We have to make this movie." And he says, "I know you want to play Sonny. I know you want to direct. I know you want to write the screenplay." He goes, "I'll tell you how I feel. I think you should play Sonny. You'd be great at it, and you should write the screenplay because it's about your life." He says, "I'll play your father and I'll direct it, and we'll go partners, and we'll go wanted it. We'll go direct. We'll go wanted to be. We'll go. I refuse. We'll go. I wanted. We'll go Sonny. We'll go wanted it. We'll go screenplay. We'll go." And then turned down the $1 million offer. Robert came to the theater, and I finished. I heard he was in the dressing room. He said to me, "The greatest shows he's ever seen." He said, "The movie. You have to make a movie, and I know you want. I know to write this." He goes, "I'll tell you how I feel. You should play. You'd be great at it, and you should write the play because it's my piece. I'll play your. I'll direct it. Partners, and wanted it. Every director wanted to be. I refused. I wanted Sonny. Wanted it to screenplay. And then turned down the $1 million offer. Robert came to the theater, and I finished. I heard he was in the dressing room. He said to me, "The greatest shows he's ever seen." He said, "The movie. You have to make a movie, and I know you want. I know to write this." He goes, "I'll tell you how I feel. You should play. You'd be great at it, and you should write the play because it's my piece. I'll play your. I'll direct it. Partners, and wanted it. Every director wanted to be. I refused. I wanted Sonny. Wanted it to screenplay. And then turned down the $1 million offer. Robert came to the theater, and I finished. I heard he was in the dressing room. He said to me, "The greatest shows he's ever seen." He said, "The movie. You have to make a movie, and I know you want. I know to write this." He goes, "I'll tell you how I feel. You should play. You'd be great at it, and you should write the play because it's my piece. I'll play your. I'll direct it. Partners, and wanted it. Every director wanted to be. I refused. I wanted Sonny. Wanted it to screenplay. And then turned down the $1 million offer. Robert came to the theater, and I finished. I heard he was in the dressing room. He said to me, "The greatest shows he's ever seen." He said, "We'll go the movie. We'll go. You have to make. We'll go movie, and we'll go. I know you want to go. I know you will go. I know go to write this. We'll go." He goes, "We'll go to play how I father enough. We should play father enough. We're great at father enough, and you should father enough to play because father enough to my piece. Father enough. I'll play your father enough. I'll direct it. Father enough to partners, and father enough. Father enough wanted it. Father enough to direct and direct. Wanted to be a direct. I refused. I wanted a direct. Sonny. Wanted it to a direct play. And then turned down the $1 million offer. Robert came to the theater in my drum. And I finished in my drum. I heard he's in my dressing room. He's in my drum. in my dream. He said to me in my dream, greatest was in my dream. He's at the screen. He said at the screen movie. At the screen, you have to make it the screen and at the screen. I know you want the screen. I know you at the screen. I know the screen to write at the screen. He goes at the screen. Play how I at the screen. You should play. They play great at it. And you should write. They play because they play my piece. I'll play you. They I'll direct it. They listen. They wanted it. They direct. They wanted to be. I refused it. I wanted 1920. Wanted it to wrote it, people it. And then turned down the million for 19. Robert came, wrote it, back to the theater. And I could tell I finished there and there. Oh, I heard he in the dressing room. No, it's just he said to me, the show is greatest those he's in he said the movie. Big cities you have to make a lot of movie and from there they'll know you on time, the link. I know the show to write this. So he goes, say how I have a you should play. Great at it.
I want to start
and you should
talking about
play because my piece.
You're coming.
I'll play your
city.
I'll direct it.
Bunches.
Listen.
Wanted
it.
Like to prefer
direct.
What's the crap?
I wanted to be. I refused. I wanted honey.
Thanks again.
Wanted it to
come out to
people it. And then turned down the link for.
Thanks again.
Robert
come out to
came to the theater. And I finished. Oh, I heard he dressing room. He said to me, greatest one knows he's he said the movie. You have to make a movie and I know you want I know to write this. He goes, say how I you should play great at it. And you should play because my piece. I'll play your I'll direct it. Listen. Wanted it direct wanted to be I refused. I wanted honey. Wanted it to people it. And then turned down the link for Robert came to the theater. And I finished. Oh, I heard he dressing room. He said to me, greatest one knows he's he said the movie. You have to make it and I know you want I know to write this. He goes, say how I you should play great at it. And you should play because my piece. I'll play you I'll direct it. Listen. Wanted it direct wanted to be I refused. I wanted honey. Wanted it to play. And then down the middle for Robert came to the theater. And I finished. Oh, I heard he dressing room. He said to me, greatest one knows he's he said the movie. You have to make a movie and I know you want I know to write this. He goes, say how I you should play great at it. And you should play because my piece. I'll play your I'll direct it. Listen. Wanted it direct wanted to be I refused. I wanted honey. Wanted it to people it. And then turned down the link for Robert came to the theater. And I finished. Oh, I heard he dressing room. He said to me, greatest one knows he's he said the movie. You have to make a movie and I know you want I know to write this. He goes, say how I you should play great at it.
Thanks again.
And you should
come out to
play because my piece. I'll play your I'll direct it.
Thanks again.
Listen.
Come out to
wanted it direct.
I want to start
wanted to be
talking about
I refused. I wanted
you're coming
honey.
city. You
Wanted it to
bunches.
people it. And then turned down the
like to prefer for what's the crap?
Robert came to the theater. Big cities. And I come there. I finished in time. Oh, I heard he playing dressing room. So he said to me, the greatest one I have of those. He said, the movie. Dude, you have to make a tell me and there. I know you want. I know. So I know to write this. So the show goes. Say how I you should play great at it. And you should play because in 19 piece. I'll play your wrote it. I'll direct it. Listen. I wanted it in 19 directing. I wanted to be. I refused. I wanted honey. Wanted it to they play. And then they turned down the link for Robert came to the screen to the theater. To screen. They have to screen. And I have to screen. I finished. They have to screen. Oh, I heard he have to screen dressing room. They have to screen. They have to screen. He said to me, they have to screen greatest. They have to screen those. They have to screen. He said, "This is my dream movie. This is my dream. You have to make my was in my dream. And I was in my dream. I know you want. I was in my dream. I know you. I was in my dream. I know I was in my dream to write this. I was in my dream. He goes, I was in my dream. How I was in my dream. You should play. I was in my dream. Great at. I want to do it. And you should know you want to do it. Play because you want to do it. My piece. You want to do it. I'll play you. You want to do it. I'll direct it. You want to do it. I'll listen. You want to do it. You want to do it. I wanted it. You want to do it. Direct. You want to do it. I wanted to be. Mother and I refused. Mother and I wanted to. Mother and honey. To mother and I wanted it to. Mother and I play. To mother and and then to Mother and down the middle, to Mother and for to Mother and Robert, to Mother and came to Mother and to the theater, and we'll go, and I will go. I finished. We'll go. Oh, I heard you. We'll go dressing room. We'll go parent. We'll go. He said to me, we'll go greatest. We'll go those. He said, we'll go. He said, we'll go the movie. You have to make a movie, and I know you want. I know to write this. He goes, hey, how I. You should play. Be great at it, and you should play because it's my piece. I'll play you. I'll direct it. I'll listen. Wanted it. Every director wanted to be. I refused. I wanted money. Wanted it to replay. And then down the middle for Robert came to the theater, and I finished. Oh, I heard you dressing room. He said to me, "Greatest one knows." He said, "The movie. You have to make." And I know you want. I know to write this. He goes, "Hey, how I? You should play. Be great at it, and you should play because it's my piece. I'll play you. I'll direct it. I'll listen." Wanted it. Every director wanted to be. I refused. I wanted money. Wanted it to replay. And then down the middle for Robert came to the theater, and I finished. Oh, I heard you dressing room. He said to me, "Greatest one knows." He said, "The movie. You have to make a movie, and I know you want. I know to write this." He goes, "Hey, how I? You should play. Be great at it, and you should play because it's my piece. I'll play you. I'll direct it. I'll listen." Wanted it.